So this is my first NASA race, my first official one. It's the second NASA race of the series. It is at MSR Cresson. I just got my NASA license at MSR Houston, and so I was really excited about this race. We're the only NA on grid, or one of, so we were really excited to see what we could do. But this is the start of the first race on Saturday. Luckily, I got a good start on all three races, but the corner coming up is called the Rattlesnake. Well, it's a series of corners, and it's super tight, and you cannot go too wide, or it just cannot happen. The math doesn't add up. So it made the starts very interesting, but luckily I got through all three of them pretty well. This one was a little bit chaotic, not too bad though. I got a good start and came out pretty strong. Right here, these two cars almost collided and it killed their momentum. So I got a big run, so I decided to take it on the inside because that's really the only way you can pass in this corner is on the inside. I've seen people do it on the outside, but it's very tricky. But for this video, I'm really just going to clip it and add just the best highlights of the races. I'm trying to make my videos shorter, and somebody gave me the idea of basically talking over my races and explaining what's happening for those of the many viewers who watch my videos, just so that they can understand racing better. So I think I'm going to try that and just explain stuff that's happening and see how it goes. Like, for example, in this next clip, this car, I guess I pressured him and he pretty much just took himself out, killed all his speed, so I took the pass there. Not much skill on my part to do. This car was blocking a lot, but it's actually legal in NASA, you have one move. So I decided to send it on the inside, and he actually kept the momentum on the outside. Right now he's on my left, and right here, right there, we made contact. And it gave me my first smiley actually on the driver's side of the door, messing up my wrap, but now it looks like a real race car, so that's just racing. But this is the second start of Saturday. I got a pretty decent start, I'd say. I wasn't all up on the bumper. I just wanted to see how it was gonna go in the Rattlesnake corner area that I was talking about, because if something goes bad, like somebody spins out right in front of you and you're right on the car's bumper, then you basically go with them. So I wanted to leave a little bit of room just to see what would happen, and to play it safe. But here I got some good roll speed, good momentum going into this first corner. This car on my right is getting pretty close to me. He is on the inside, so I have no choice but to rail on the outside and try to let off the brake early and get a good entry in here. And like I said, play it smart, play it safe on the first lap, of course, because you can't win a race in the first corner. So I was just trying to save my car and make sure I ended the race with a whole car and, you know, didn't have a DNF. But here, I try this car on the inside, but he has really good momentum still on the outside, so I'm not able to pass him. But he puts up a really good fight. It was fun. Oh, and here he dips a wheel, so I know going into this next corner he's going to be pretty loose. So I try to take advantage of that and get a really good run on him here. But almost every lap he went straight to the inside and blocked me, which is all good. The struggle was pretty fun, but it was really difficult trying to pass him on the outside here, because like I said, it's really hard. You have to have such a good run, and the numbers just don't add up going in side by side. So again, trying to come out with a car, not damaging it, and doing my best to avoid getting a DNF by making stupid choices that could have been avoided. At this point, I decided that I was just going to send it on the inside and roll a bunch of entry speed in there and just take it. And that is exactly what I did. I finally passed him, and then I was able to work my way up to the next group. Right here, I think this guy had missed a shift, so I passed him pretty easily. This car was doing the same thing, just blocking on the exit of this corner and holding it down on the inside to prevent me from taking the inside. So I had to take the outside, and right here he went in way too deep and slid through, and right here we went in side by side. Like I said, that is crazy, and I don't know how we didn't touch, because in the car I was looking over and I'm like, holy crap, we are like super close together, and I thought for sure we were gonna touch, but it was actually clean. So props to this guy. That was really fun. I thought for sure we were not gonna make it out of that corner, but it was really fun racing with him. Here we are again, my second time trying to pass him in this corner. We're trying to outbrake each other. This time he keeps it stable. I try to get a really good run on him coming out of here, but as you can see, I struggled to hang on to his bumper. So here is the beginning of the last race on Sunday. This race was a longer race. Instead of 30 minutes, it was 40 minutes, and there was only one race instead of two. They called this race Cyclone for some reason, but here is the start. And for this one, I decided to change my game plan a little bit. I wanted to get my nose more in there. I wanted to get a better start, maybe come out gaining a few positions. So I was touching bumpers with him, and I got a little bit of a nudge from behind as well. He gets on his brakes, kind of kills my momentum a little bit. I'm still in there though, and then this white car right next to me, watch him going into this first right-hander, because I go in pretty deep, and he rolls off the brake pretty fast as well and tries to stick it in, but as you can see, he's not even side by side with me, and that right there, he hops over the apex and pops a ball joint, and I didn't even know that I had made contact with him. So he doesn't even get to finish the race, unfortunately. But according to the NASA rules, it was just a racing incident. Probably could have been prevented, but he's cool. We talked after the race, and I had to fill out, we both had to fill out a contact form. But that's just racing. They say rubbing is racing. But anyways, I got a good start. And this is pretty much where I stayed the rest of the race, because we did miss tire pressure by quite a lot. And midway through the race, the car began to get really greasy and super difficult to drive. So I couldn't make any passes. I was falling back actually, and the gap was getting bigger. I was struggling to hang on, but I ended up maintaining 7th, which moved me from 8th to 7th, so a 1-place gain, which was pretty good. But yeah, overall we are pretty happy with the results for my first NASA race, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.